we're far enough along here in the tournament that
where the fuck is Killers? Case, yeah, I think so.
Survive, but the fact that Talon,
He's in Spain. If 100 Thieves live in tiebreakers, each with 4 to 500 Thieves left.
They can drag someone down.
Yeah, then it gets confusing, and I don't want to be the guy who has to talk about that because I don't fucking know what's gonna happen.
So
that's right.
That's what we've got going on, and it's just going to be a little bit chaotic.
And you know, overall, I gotta say, as we get this first map started here on Fracture, it's been a real treat to see that all these teams are actually very viable. Nobody seems to be truly the weakest, even though we do have some at the very bottom.
Pat on Breach,
the games
not
played have
a huge fan of that.
Showing that the whole Pacific region has a lot of promise.
That's right. Everyone is improving, and we are.
Do you like aviators?
With this double control.
They're alright. I don't think I'd wear them myself, but they're okay. Morning depressed.
But they are showing a little bit of promise the way they're
Talon's gonna pull a GE.
Right now. If they can find
if that's the thing, if Gen.G lose back-to-back weeks, this will make things very, very interesting.
Basically the weaker team.
But then again, this whole thing's getting interesting. Okay, that's a good start, though. The thing is, though, there's a lot of space on A. Like, they managed to get the opener, but this is going to give a free after plant. The only thing is, where do they plant? They're still going to plant for default. Oh, what? How's Jitboy's just got 2 kills? What's up, Jason?
Lingering over here.
Second place for Pacific is a fight to the death. Yeah, it is. Isn't Aviator a name of a gin? It's also a name of some glasses, right? I've never had the gin. Oh, they just... he's got it to half already.
And Goddead's out of the picture, leaving only King left with half HP.
The thing is, he's got it half. It's unlikely... Okay, never mind. Cruz is going to end it.
Big win right now. Talon takes it.
If Talon win, isn't it going to affect G's qualifier? I don't know if it will, to be honest. Because like Talon, if G have to win all of their games. If G win all of their games, they're above Talon, no matter what. Because Talon can't win as many games as them, and also G beat Talon, so it might actually help them. Because Gen.G will fall down a little bit, and if they lose their last couple of games, that might be someone that G can overtake.
We do have King and
Talon has the most flexible player, or most flexible players. I would say, like, to an extent. I'm not necessarily sure that, like, Talon's flexibility is, like... I feel like some of their players don't look as comfortable on other agents. That's the way I'm trying to put it.
A bit of a default, but Gen.G have the discipline as well, so it's actually kind of up to Talon to poke and push towards a single site.
Yeah, they're going to have to find an opening first.
What's this tweet?
TS is still waiting. He could take a shot, maybe even... well, hold on. He's going to be driven right back out. Echo going to fire a few more shots.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay, this is a...
progress, though. And it looks like they may, in fact, seesaw back out and head over towards
playoffs with Seed. Oh, there's only a 28% chance of GE making it.
Thanks to TS's star cover. So
and Gen.G have a 95%. Okay. 3.4 for Talon. Oh, that's fucking... That's a rip.
If they can find the right entry,
Secret Server 60%. I feel like that's misleading. I guess they again it just comes down to who they're playing against.
Shells are going to come out. It's a very retracted position here. Goddead up in 2, but shot down immediately.
Hot take, I think Jitboys is Talon's best player. I don't even know if that's much of a hot take, to be honest. I think he is their best player. And he's super fucking... Like, he wins so many, like, crazy, like, clutch rounds as well.
With a great lurk there. Turns out to be a bit of a trade-off. Once again, the same story. King all alone.
He hit that through the smoke.
And he does! A big recovery there from Gen.G. This is going to be
King.
1-to-1. And let's not forget, that was an extremly...
He fucking toggled. Oh, shit, Galv's here. Oh, it was an okay clutch from King, you know. It was average at best.
Wild. And the truth is that, you know, it would have been better.
Are your messages visible? Yeah. Yeah, they are.
Guns, but regardless, that's a big pivot here.
I see you, Vinit, don't worry.
How this whole back and forth is looking.
Two things, I think, really. It's lucky and also just Meteor as well.
Last bullet, you know. Last bullet.
First of all, threw that paint shells at best time to kind of throw Talon off. Their positions were all dispersed.
Well, that was short-lived.
By Tower was kind of left unchecked. Getting those shadow shots as we know him to do, it's incredibly strong, and it gives Gen.G quite a bit of momentum.
Okay, we go now into round 3. Obviously, a pretty scuffed round here for Talon.
It seems like just changing your name to King helps you out.
As good as you're gonna get right now.
Are the top 6 teams going to playoffs? Yeah.
Fox,
How the fuck has Foxy just won?
Back and forth. I know we're only 3 rounds in.
How has he just won a battle with a classic versus a fucking rifle?
Regardless, they're gonna seesaw back over there, so we may have another engagement kind of reset this whole thing here in A long.
We're just looking for guns, Stasis. There's one really pretty one on the ground. It's the Radiant.
Oh no.
System,
okay, it's fine.
No.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Good cleanup. Good cleanup. Nice work, Meteor. Nice work. You take those eco frags. You get your showstopper online.
In round 3, right. Obviously an expected loss there for Talon, especially when they bought hard in round 2.
We're playing.
See, look, Meteor, the true best team on Gen.G, you know. No one would ever say otherwise.
Their guns off the arcade screen and reload.
In all seriousness, it was kind of impressive that Fox got the double dink with a classic out of the smoke too. But
yeah, Talon's pistols are pretty good.
Maybe call it a little bit of read, good. You're going for the Phantom, and of course,
Galv is just internally raging right now.
Everyone from Talon just rushed into it. So on to round 4.
Yeah.
Paybreak versus Zeta, I think, is going to be a banger game. That might be my game of the week. I'm looking forward to it. Damn, he just insta-used the showstopper. Fair enough. I quite like that they're pinching the top side, north side of the map.
That's right.
Like, they're just taking so much early control, and it just leaves the attackers in a really weird spot. They've also just... yeah, that knife just got shot. Be careful, buddy.
They already know that Talon aren't on the other side of the map, on the bridge side of the map, so just kind of waiting for Talon to make a move. They know that there's been a bit of
that shit of a prediction percent. That's the thing. I felt like a lot of the prediction stuff at the moment is not basing the opponents. So, like, for example, I don't think, like, GE's being 26% seems very low when I think that the teams they're up against are ones that, maybe RRQ's interesting, but if they beat all those teams, they qualify, right?
It looks like Arnett's is going to be the first one to get onto site. Boys in here
yeah, that's true. I guess if you don't have a Sentinel, you have to be a little bit more aggressive. What happened with Vision Strikers? They're just DRX. It's just a sponsorship thing.
Because he's in a great spot to kind of throw Gen.G off.
We've got the Cypher ulti out here as well. Crew's ready with a molly. Gen.G going to start to push in right now. This is going to be a
they really don't have any util. They've got that's their last bit of util gone.
Oh boy.
King trades out there as Jitboys takes him out.
Oh, Jitboys is just so good, man. He's so good.
There's just no way I think it's even possible to get this defused. The molly's already on.
Does anyone know what DRX stands for? I genuinely have no idea.
The spread is basically perfect here, so this is likely going to be a 2-2 closeout.
Yeah, just to take as
nice
much
shot,
time
Cruz.
as possible, force TS into an uncomfortable spot, and then to get the final nail in the coffin.
I'm hoping Zay are upsetting Payprex, but in a very close game. That'd be a good one.
Valorant that we have, and also Talon just trying to read the
Dinosaur
situation,
Rex,
right?
you're trolling me.
We already heard the showstopper on the other side.
You are absolutely trolling me.
Outside of tunnel. So a slow and steady approach because Gen.G gave them a lot of space to sneak up onto the site, and at the same time,
stop typing Daddy Rex.
Around the back, lurk behind corners, to find a couple of players from Gen.G.
This has been so close so far. We'd love to see it. Talon is able to hold their own.
What would be your dream 3 Pacific teams to qualify to Tokyo?
Around, again, more pressure building up over towards the B. Paranoia comes out blinding, and
that's really difficult. Can I name 4?
Push out here and Fox.
Could I name 4 and you guys decide?
Returns the favor.
I want DRX. I want Zeta. And then it like the Payprex or GE. It's too hard. Any top 3 but no Zeta? Gal, that's toxic. How can you not want Zeta to go?
Spike is quietly going to get shuttled up through the top of the very top of the map here. Jitboys is on
went to bed last night and saw Ryan's glossy leg. Oh god.
King is now gone.
I hope you had a good time, Force. I hope you enjoy yourself.
Jumping on to
Dragon X. Okay.
This may be an opportunity here if the gunplay is going to be good enough for Gen.G.
To be fair, Zay will be there no matter what. Oh, okay, God dead. All right, this round just fucking. This was a 4v3 and just quick. It's now just 1.
We already we had them ready to go into A and then had to pull around.
30 seconds left.
Now it's all up to Cruz.
I think Cruz might be dicked here.
He has to find those
unless he's going to do something truly magical in 20 seconds.
He's got 20 seconds left, and incendiary grenade to play with.
I saw T1 Side Bunny as a content creator, and honestly, he might be one of the dopest content creators ever, so that's cool as fuck. If DFM qualifies for Tokyo, I don't even think it's possible, right? They're literally, I think they're on a goose egg 0% chance of getting there. So I think that might be the safest bet in human history.
It seemed like it was a bit of a bad read to pull away from A.
Yeah, because they have.
I'm banned for 130 hours? From what?
You know, maybe go in with confidence to overwhelm the forces of Gen.G, or to go
Tombizz VOD sleeping?
But instead,
I haven't had time to upload the VOD from yesterday, Mo. I literally went to bed straight after the stream ended. I got up and now I'm here. But I am going to do it after this. You do it after today. I'm gonna do it. I'll upload it.
Vandal, they might try to look for a pick and then start to farm out guns. But you gotta know that Gen.G's gonna be ready for that.
Yeah, and Gen.G are starting
I want
to
to sleep mid-match. Fuck you, Mo.
On the defensive side, we can actually find a couple of players from Talon. This round's as good as gone.
Cruz does get that first pick on a TS. Can they get over there and get the gun? It's dropped right down.
Can't wait for Cruz to fucking like ace this round or some shit. Talon the second they have pistols, you know. Your Twitch is growing fast. It's fun. I'm enjoying myself. We'll see how it goes.
Oh boy.
Goddead's so good right now. He's going to be hit from both sides. He gets one.
Oh, Goddead's having a couple of rounds, you know.
And he might be able to just carry this whole round. This is insane.
Make sure to watch the... Yeah, I do need to do that. That's tomorrow, right?
They need to do. They know that Talon doesn't have guns. If anything,
I think Zeta is a good team. That they're lucky to be top 3. I don't know. I don't know if I'd call them lucky. But I get what you mean. I feel like they've had some very close games.
Oh,
Carrick Bell, watch out. Oh, yeah, he's shaking in his boots right now.
Oh, my God.
Oh, beautiful.
What the fuck is happening? Okay. That was way too close around.
An exciting one to see. But you can see Talon almost had it.
Yes.
They were almost coming out. They got into the B site. They managed to get the second gun. They were starting to make it work.
Should snakebite Goddead and res him 200 IQ? Yeah, genius.
And basically just not letting them get the position.
He fucking like jump flashed so it went behind him.
If they sense that
how does LCQ work? I'm pretty sure just all the teams that didn't qualify to champions just go back in and one of them wins. Best match you've ever casted? Probably Crew versus Gambit. Is it 2021 champions? That game was insane. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a game. 4th to 10th play for one spot. Yeah, exactly.
Goddead has the information, so rotations from Gen.G should be coming up pretty soon.
TS waiting patiently. Spots that little yellow cap and shoots it right off. Garnett's is gone.
Also, Fnatic versus Gambit on Split might be one of the best maps ever. That game was very, very fun. And was ended by literally 0.02 defuse, which is just the most ridiculous thing ever.
TS is repositioned as well. We've got Goddead still up in tower. He might have a shorty to play with as well, so it's going to be really difficult for Talon to challenge this.
Yeah, I think that also added to it. The fact that, like, Crew games were so bad, and then they were just good. Like, just out of the blue.
That would be great.
Nice work, Cruz. Okay.
Fox gets another. Gen.G needs to fight back for this one. They could lose control of the momentum they had already built up.
This is risky. You're taking a fight versus Meteor. Never mind. Cruz just better. Cruz just better.
Already knows where they're going to show up from, so he's just playing with that angle. Now TS, the only one stuck. They know where he is as well.
Imagine if Gambit had Durka as a duelist. I think that would be unfair.
Okay, Jip Boys gets that kill. It's neck and neck right now. Beautiful round here from Talon. I gotta say, I think this could be a very long and dramatic best of 3 that we've got. This is looking like
China has no LCQ teams in Tokyo have to qualify again for champions. That sounds wild.
The stage and to find a new country.
Surely, wait, but they've got 3 spots. Surely it's just the same 2 teams plus 1, right?
One of those because they're hanging with the very best we have out here in Korea.
Yeah, I think as the weeks go on.
But that's the thing. Every team is gonna have a shitload of time to prepare for that LCQ, so I think it's gonna be really fun.
True strength. I love that Cruz wasn't backing down when he was playing up against the ropes, but now a bit of a push towards Dish. They know that Gen.G does not have the weaponry.
Yeah, TS tries for the pick there, can't get in. Now we're going to have all of the A site smoked, so it's going to be up to Gen.G.
Kind of has 2 spots, that's unfair. People said the same about Brazil. When Brazil had a couple of spots, and now I don't think anybody would say that about Brazil. They're a region that's going to grow, so I think it's a good thing. You want to sort of build up the fan base before they have the teams that are necessarily the best. Oh, I like it. The flash to open the door. Nice.
That was so good. All right.
I don't know about fun. Liquid are just going to stroll in. That's true, actually. Liquid always win LCQ. They're the LCQ gods. And if not, they'll finish second in LCQ, and the other team won't be able to go for some reason.
4-4 flawless victory there for Talon. Things continue to heat up.
Yeah, say hello, my little
That's the thing. When it comes to like building up regions, Riot know what they're doing. They've done it before in another game.
Guns in that round, so of course the timeout now being called. You see where it all kind of went wrong was somewhere between round 4. After Talon starts to find more of these spike plants, more of these attacking rounds, Gen.G are struggling to really get a good read because they're never quite sure when Talon is pulling.
I think counter-stratting is always difficult because a lot of the time the meta has shifted. So I don't necessarily know if they'll counter-strat, but yeah, people will put in a lot of time and prep, so I can see what you mean.
That's right. The first timeout has actually been called, and this time it's by Gen.G. I do want to point out, I thought
Riot treat international teams.
From one of these teams, but
can you stream the Sen game? I actually can't. I haven't asked for North America Watch Party access. Why do I keep calling it North America? Americas.
We don't have that
Americas.
We're about 2/3 of the way
Americas. Come on, we're committing it to memory.
They would like to scoop
Stop
up
saying no.
Close out that first
just Americas.
with a healthy lead, but Talon is fighting back very
we'll
well.
Get there in the
Talon,
end.
By the way,
I've been
really
saying this for weeks now, but we'll get there in the end.
Really in a bad position.
Yes.
With poor weaponry, or taking the pistol round at the very start against a team as good as Gen.G.
Why? Oh, he puts paper up his nose because he believes it makes him play better. Genuinely the truth.
Like Fracture is something that they're not.
Do you think Talon's recent improvement is because of boys' involvement? I think also they stopped like trolling. Even I call Fnatic, EMEA the Fnatic League. That's fair enough.
He's actually on top. Today, King is the one.
Oh yeah, the fact that this is such a global game is amazing. Like, let's put it this way. If this was like in CSGO, I would not be watching Pacific right now. Because in CSGO, the Pacific teams are trash.
Play there, taking out 3. Coming into A.
Okay. We have a game here. We have a game here, by the way.
Wasn't able to control that position. And now you have to imagine this is going to be an easy closer here in round 9, bringing Talon up to 5-4.
I mean, that was just a perfect set play. You had the fault line.
That was harsh. What was harsh?
Anywhere that Gen.G moved, they would be stunned. And it just sets up for Garnets to find the perfect headshots. So the rest of them are going to save now from Gen.G.
Honestly, Mo, I am so glad that I get to watch Pacific now in comparison to the Asia RMR. The Asia RMR, like genuinely, I watched a guy try to retake at range with a Zeus. At range with a Zeus. The Zeus literally can only, it does 0 damage at range. It's the most angry I've ever been watching someone play.
Here comes.
What are these fucking spuds doing?
You gotta be careful with that advantage that you have. He is going to be able to take that Vandal into the next round. And honestly,
I feel like half of what Talon do is just straight trolling.
Like a very one-sided win became a much closer one.
They're just fucking jumping through a smoke with shorties. Like,
fighting back very nicely.
Not too shabby. I mean, let's look
it is 4-4. Hey, the fucking setup from Talon was good.
Garnet's just looking in peak form today.
Yeah, I mean,
I think G played a really good game, to be honest, versus Gen.G. I think just a lot of teams are starting to get into their stride, and seemingly Gen.G are starting to maybe struggle a little bit.
Gen.G needs to try to stabilize and not let them get this site in here. We've got the Viper's Pit coming down to make this just an undesirable position to push into.
Still, I wouldn't put it past.
In the words of Dubstep, SEA plays whatever the fuck that works.
Be discouraged from pushing past this Viper's Pit.
I think also G, like, kind of had such a rocky start because of everything that was going on.
Here comes the showstopper.
Oh, well. Well, there goes King. That's,
and that means they can start to come in. Only Meteor
okay, Meteor fucking slaps with the Marshall. You ready? You ready? How many kills does Meteor get? Or maybe none. They're going to go the other way.
Just might be what to do. Instead, they're going to push past doors. Maybe a bit of a split push.
Come on.
2 players on the site.
Zero? Zero? You're going
utility
zero?
to work with.
Not even going to give him one?
They've certainly got a lot.
You doubt Meteor.
Gen.G could still make this
Meteor's,
work.
he's getting at least
Very
2. I always say 2. I see that's half a kill. We're counting that as half a kill. He got half a kill there. Let's see, look, there's one. 5 HP. Showstopper?
Meteor at 5 HP. Gonna come down. He fires a shot, doesn't connect. Bruce picks off Goddad, and it's gonna be another Talon win.
Unbelievable.
Technically, he got 2 halves there, so I'm counting that as 2.
Well, 6-4.
Could be 7-4 soon here. I mean, this is looking very bad. Now, this is around.
Like, I get the ult, because if he does get a kill there, then potentially they win the round.
Real ability to navigate.
I would have had a better raise ult. I don't know about that one. I'm not good at this game.
Fake, a sight push.
We reduced half the kill because of a bad ult. Ah, fuck's sake. So close. He didn't kill, so it was an half kill. Well, I'm making up the rules as we go along. Who is the impact player for Gen.G? Probably Meteor, or, just to please Galv, I'm going to say King.
We're back to kind of the usual positions that Gen.G are playing with King up by B site. Bit of a toxic screen just to block off bench.
Can't watch. Sorry, Gav. You can't watch your goat lose again. Just remember to make sure to add again, okay?
Zero information out by A main kind of blocks that.
Very quiet start here in round 11.
Who is using the Winter Wonderland skin? I don't know. It kind of burns my eyes when I look at it, so I'm trying not to.
That still kind of gives it away. This could be a set play for Talon.
Yeah, I was going to say, this kind of gives them actually maybe even easier entry, right? Considering how outnumbered they are.
Oh, this paranoia and stun could be dirty. Half the team are now just stuck.
Ooh! He still finds one.
Meteor, turn around. Meteor, turn around.
Around the corner. Garnett's ready. Spike is now planted here.
Garnett's is feeling it. Like, he's like, you think you're better than me? I'm gonna
come out.
What?
Oh,
how did Foxy just on the hottest flank, and now they have to deal with him. If he just stays alive here, he's gonna cause them way more issues than anything else. And he spotted both of them going door. Oh, that Tiger was so good.
Yeah, this is gonna be rough. Garnett's is ready, but he can't get a single one. Goddad picks him off.
Okay, they got a molly. They still don't know where Foxy is.
The molly set up to buy time, but
no, don't throw! Don't throw!
So good. And that's going to be enough. They'll actually be able to get that defuse.
How did Goddad win that?
Wait, nah, he does have enough time.
Yeah, he's got enough here.
I thought that was the FX.
But talk about a nail biter there. A little bit under 2 seconds left.
I don't know how see, this is the thing that blows my mind, right?
Play from Gen.G. Probably the best round they've had so far in the half.
If they just, like, if Foxy doesn't swing, and if they just stay passive, they win that round. There was a second and a half on the clock, and they had a molly landing on it.
Oh, look at that face. I mean,
like,
if you think about it.
Kids all over the world now putting toilet paper in their nose, wondering why
it's just they wanted the kill too fast. That was literally it. That was an easy round win for Talon, but they just overfaced.
Disclaimer. I think Talon
it's frustrating because they like the actual round from them was really good. The initial take was great, the trades were great, the post plant was great, the flank was great, and then they just overpeak. It's so frustrating because they could win some of these games like quite cleanly, and instead they give like fucking Goddad a chance to 4K. Paper X Light? Honestly, sometimes I think they're Paper X Extreme. Paper X Extreme. Sounds like some weird advert.
Talon getting a little bit overheated in those final moments, going to aim duel and push Gen.G back. A little bit unfortunate.
Now we get to see, is this going to be tied up 6-6, or is Talon going to truck ahead here with 7-5? Either way, you literally can't be closer than that. This has been such a
flanking on Sky is a little bit weird.
Gen.G, and excited to see that Talon is still in the lead here. One of the teams that, you know, after week about 2 and 3, we were kind of saying, Oh, maybe they are the weakest team that we've got.
Fucking Cruz is 13-4, by the way. IGL on top.
Looked unstoppable.
That's right. Not so great before.
They were holding defaults for a minute and then started rushing. Oh, that's too long. They need to hold defaults for like 8 seconds and then start rushing.
This team was supposed to be the second.
They need someone to lurk with an operator. That's how you know it's Paper X.
Looking too great since the recent weeks, but now Talon starting to prod in this final round of the first half.
Wait, Foxy's got an operator and Seekers.
Careful.
This is a weird strat.
They've used this formation before, setting the Skybird down A long. Try to sell that while they creep into B.
You can archive a maximum of 500 Amazon orders. I don't know what I'm going to do with that piece of information.
Allowing for the plant to happen over here onto B. We've got a 3-stack rapidly coming through the middle.
All that makes me think is that you use Amazon a lot.
Right now, the only one on site, unable to find any kind of angle to get a shot, allowing Talon to set up a pretty comfortable position.
Oh my gosh. And also reading the fact that Eco had his Rolling Thunder, they completely evacuated the site. They are in position to shoot
it's
them
whiffy.
down.
Okay, he got the kill. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, that's a good flash.
Yeah. All right, Fox comes up.
Oh, what? With a Bulldog?
Cruz still hanging back.
Cruz's post plant.
Just yet. Not much
See, look, if they just play the time, this is literally what happens if they do what they should have done last round. Like, it's such an easy win.
It's 7-5. Talon in the lead. We go into the second half. Talon on the defense now.
Good job from Talon, though, in the end. Like, I feel like they could have won the last, like, 6 rounds in a row. It was just that one blip that sort of changed things a little bit.
Gen.G's map pick. But if you look at these rounds, again, it's just Talon reading how Gen.G are playing, recognizing that, all right, they're not really pushing or doing anything this round. Maybe they're just waiting on site. So what we'll do is to surprise them. A little bit of a sudden...
Gen.G losing 3 in a row? It's weird, because I felt like a lot of teams are, like, taking a map off DRX, and it's starting to feel like it's meaningless.
For Gen.G right now, maybe next to Meteor. And if those guys are gone, if those guys are
What's up, Dragoon? How are you?
Basically gets a free site. And then recognizing that the Rolling Thunder was available for Eco, they back off. They put themselves in a position where they can catch Gen.G as they approach Talon on the retake. Completely backstabbing.
Let's remember that Talon did win that pistol round, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah, they did, right?
They did.
I mean, Gen.G had an
won
interesting
the
recovery.
Yeah.
That's right. But, you know, let's
PRX is playing at 8 local time. Will it play out like that, or will the game be advanced? It gets advanced if it's a 2-0. There is still a bit of a break in the middle, like where they sort of do some analysis and stuff, but it will come. It's earlier if
pull ahead and get that number 13.
That's right. I mean, I think this is where
like if they finish earlier.
Because Gen.G, again, they do have that double controller.
If Gen.G lost, second place up for grabs. Yeah. No, I think what the winner of literally the next game will take second place off them. Because it will be they'll be 4 and 3, and either Paper-X or Zeta, one of them has to go 5 and 2. So I'm pretty sure that both fucking Paper-X and Zeta are preying on Gen.G's downfall.
Been a great first half.
What's up, Gamerborn?
We're almost ready now to hop into that second half to get this going. It is packed down here, by the way.
Yeah, the percentage chance of them not making it is fairly low.
Remember that you can come down here and watch these matches live in person.
That's right.
And I gotta say, it's one of the best stages in esports I've seen. It really looks
G will
incredible.
finish 5th. I'd be down for that.
Our playoff tickets are on sale, Tasis.
That's right.
Isn't 4 teams tied 4 and 2? Yes, you are correct. So T1 would also be pretty happy.
Into the second half here. Remember,
if you finish second in the group, you skip and you only have to win 1 game. So basically, because it's a 6-team qualification, the first 4 will play each other, and then the top 2 will be further on in the bracket. So it actually does help to be top 2. Then you only need to win 1 match.
Yeah. Fighting to kind of not really make
For some reason, I can imagine Laz and Benkai praying. What, next to each other? Oh, this is a good start. Oh, the pistol round's looking fucking done already.
Losing 1 player in the process. The aftershock. No.
Gets it nearly. Oh,
good luck, Meteor.
Gets dropped in the process.
1v5 with a classic. It ain't happening.
Actually doesn't matter.
Nice pistol round.
It's going to be the 8th round win here for Talon.
Why is everyone talking as if Gen.G is already... We're theorizing. theorizing, but they are looking a little bit rough.
Pistol rounds for Talon. At least Gen.G got the spike down, but man, oh man, that kind of went all sorts of
Webzaya win
wrong
against
for Gen.G.
Paperex,
Really
Paperex win against Gen.G,
and
then they win against Zeta, and all of them. And then it goes to map difference, then I think it goes to round difference, and then I don't fucking know. I think then there's some weird shit where it's like, you have to play a best of one round robin. It's like, I hope we never get there. But that would need like an absolute miracle for them to have the same round difference.
Pay attention to these defensive positions from Talon, because at times they will push out.
I really want to start playing Prey. I played that a while ago, but I remember I got stuck, so I gave up. It's a good game, though.
Maybe a bit of a linear duel.
Do you think Gen.G is overrated?
Already starts it.
I don't know about overrated. I think maybe, I guess if they put like far up at top 2, maybe a little bit.
Only 3 left now.
Morning, Sido.
Obviously, a round that's so hard.
I just played 15 hours of CS:GO Surf. I don't think I've played 15 hours of CS:GO Surf total. Not really for me. I'm not very good at it.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's gonna do that much.
It doesn't really help them.
They get to set this forward operating base up by
for a minute, because of the little white thing next to his name, I thought that like it said that Meteor was 1 and 11.
And here comes Pat without any real utility.
I'm officially top 1 in 5 different maps. That's pretty cool.
So it's just Meteor here on the run, 26 HP, likely to be 9 to 5.
Your arse at everything except casting.
That's it.
Might actually be true. Might actually be true. What about a streaming, you know? Job streamer. Yeah.
Okay, so I think that Gen.G, they have to win this next round, or I think they are going to start to lose control of the second half.
That's absolutely right, Tasteless. Because the momentum's not on their side right now, and
we're getting there. We are getting there. We're getting there.
In this series, especially on their map pick. And they just look all out of sorts. I'm really confused because you expect Gen.G to do better, but
I also still think that like swapping players in and out for Gen.G doesn't help them that much. Fnatic winning champs, of course. Easy dub. And if they don't, I didn't jinx them, you can't blame me. Even though I'm sure someone will fucking clip this, be like, haha, I've got Tombizz jinxing them from fucking 3 months ago.
We'll see if they go for the orb right away.
Your top 10 brightest minds, what, in my household? And head. Okay, that one I'll give you. Be careful.
Yep, that's going to be it. They do come through.
Aw, Cruz almost got away with that, you know. Yeah, this is all part of...
He does find the target.
This is all part of Talon's master plan to look really bad and then win champions. It's genius. It's definitely not genius, but it's genius.
Okay, that was
crazy round. It got a little bit close in the end, but Gen.G get the round.
The push into 2 was wild.
I like that song. Yeah, I mean, smart play by Gen.G there.
DRX won't win champions or masters. That's the thing, they've been dominating Pacific, but they always did that, but it's definitely not been as clean as they used to be. Like, a lot of their wins have been like a bit dicey. It's been quite surprising. They're still the best team in the region, though.
Yeah, very important moment there. Finally starting to fight back, actually take a win there.
Bit of an expensive Rolling Thunder from Pat.
Yeah, for sure. I think it wasn't a bad idea necessarily, but it did not.
Who's your favorite team? I don't know if I have a favorite team. I have a lot of teams. In Pacific, there's a lot of teams I like. I like GE, I like Zeta, I like Paperex. That's why this next game is going to be really hard. I really like DRX as well. I think they play amazing Valorant. And also all their players are very friendly.
Don't have to. We don't have to show ourselves.
Yeah, exactly.
If anything, actually.
What do you think a caster should never do or speak of while casting? Probably politics. Politics is a good
just. Not gonna do that without much information.
Religion, probably not a great thing to do either. I think there's many things.
Gen.G, again, with a
GE Tombizz? Fuck, I'd love to be part of GE. GE seemed like a dope org. Like, all the people there, the fact that before they even really, like, got properly in with the franchise, they were in Copenhagen, and they were like the loudest cheerers for FPX. It was just great. Oh! Cruz is on today. Like, I think Cruz has just been hitting the fucking DMs all day.
30 seconds left.
Here come the Seekers as well.
30 seconds. Spike on the ground in sand. It's such a horrible spot.
They need to get the spike. I don't know that they can do this in time.
Oh, yeah, the FPX chants were like them and Meg. Okay, there's a chance for TS. Oh, no, there's not. Never mind. Right, just all you have to do is hide. But nope, they're going to face and kill him anyway.
Very impressive game.
Everyone in G is so cute. I agree. I like their owners, everyone. They're just good people. They're people you want in esports. They seem to love it. Like, that's the thing. I feel like there are some owners who are like, they want to try and make money, or they want to try and sell stuff, or want to try and spend some of their like millions or whatever. Whereas the G owners just look like they just love esports. They just love gaming. They love Valorant. Like, they'll stay for the whole day watching the games. They're not the sort of people that just turn up for a PR photo shoot. They're like, we love Valorant. We want to watch every game and just have a good time at events. Like, those are the people I want in esports.
And Talon just reacting time. Age out. Gen.G trying to find anything, just a weapon.
G owner is a doctor, but decided to go this way instead. What is this orbital strike?
That wasn't even him that killed him, by the way. That was almost a misleading shot. That was hilarious.
We're using the ultimate, but
I feel like Cruz just used that because he's like, I'll get it back in a round.
One of the observers in the game, but he has a gun in his picture. What is happening?
What does Harris Pilton love? Is country.
Huge moment here. Gen.G up against the ropes right now.
Oh no.
They want to expand esports in India. To be honest, it seems like they're doing a good job.
Okay, they're gonna try to come in now. Oh, Pat.
He does also love winning.
He pushes out. It's gonna be a trade. God did here with just the Marshall. Oh my God. He actually winged him. Not just
Stop,
bird,
stop,
actually the
stop,
player.
stop, stop, stop. Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Cruz is there. Never mind.
Absolutely delivering so far here on map 1. Great performance.
And that is precisely why Fox was back in away.
Is the Pipebreaks owner from India? I didn't know that. I thought he was from
play off of each other.
Singapore?
The synergy has been improved upon so much for this team.
I thought at least one of them's from Singapore, right?
So much better. Even forcing the timeout again from Gen.G as they face almost match point. And it's just not great for Gen.G. Again, the spike loss, and this is
He's Singaporean but with Indian. Oh, okay.
Unfortunate. That might be one of the streamers from Thailand. Oh, no
That's the thing. I feel like they put people on camera just a little bit too long.
Oh, and this is Darnie, the beatboxer from Singapore, and his wife.
Excellent. Welcome to all you guys.
That's cool. It's cool that Quack knows like some of the streamers.
Yeah.
Maybe you just got to leave your house. Maybe you got to get a passport and get in an airplane. Either way, no excuses. Get down to our studio. You're going to love watching some Valorant in person.
Oh my God.
The audience has been hype. We, by the way, haven't had that many timeouts.
I've been watching G from when they used to play small domestic tournaments and watching them grow. Yeah, it is fucking cool. It's a cool story.
Yeah, there's no point so far. It's not broken.
K-pop idol. Ooh, nice.
And again, it's just how they play off of Fox's information. Just not really.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Too much, like you mentioned before, Tasteless.
I'm learning stuff about people, and I love Nikhil. He's someone I'm always happy to see at events because he's just such a friendly guy.
Next map's going to be Talon's map pick as well.
I don't know if they're necessarily getting anti-strat. It looks like they're getting out-aimed. They're like the amount of like control that's being taken. Jit Boys just popping heads. Like both teams have done this. Both teams have just crunched in towards the north side of the map, taken that control away, and then fall back into a setup.
We know where Gen.G are.
Yeah. They've combed that part of the map. Now they're ready to receive over here.
Okay, that's a good start. Okay, that's better. Get both entries.
The spike is not. Oh, never mind. He shoots right off the,
okay, Goddess gets caught.
This is already looking like a Gen.G win. Let's see what more
Do you think
damage
Tens will return to the roster? It probably will eventually. Oh, be careful here, boys. Oh, I thought for a second Fox was just going to take off both heads. Don't give Jit Boys anything. Kid is feeling it today. Don't even look in his direction.
Boy's going to come out. Meteor is just below.
That's what you get for using Winter Wonderland. You know what? Yeah, valid.
I mean, at this point,
valid.
I think Jit Boys knows that he doesn't have much of a chance at this retake. So just trying to find whatever frag he can.
Ooh.
On the other side, finds God Dead, but behind him as well.
Yeah,
okay, God Dead wins the battle. God Dead's been playing alright.
Gen.G takes a round win. at last.
Yeah, from all I've seen from, like, as said, from all the GE guys, all of them seem absolutely lovely.
In sight here for Talon. Question is, how do they get those 2 additional wins? They're going to have a pretty big cushion to rest on here.
The only person who beats out GE for my favorite Indian person is Blair. I love Blair.
But
I honestly, if I could steal anyone for Valorant, it would probably be Blair. I think he's world class at his job.
But Gen.G has 4 ultimates this round.
What is Gen.G's best map?
The firepower. Gen.G are
I think they're pretty good on Pearl, but they then lost that last week, so maybe not.
Yes, getting the heads-up duel weakens the defenses on the B site, but guess where the spike is going, Nick?
Looks like it's
like getting to spend time with Blair in CS. It's so he has a very similar sense of humor to me, so I miss him a lot. I really do miss him a lot. He's a very good guy.
That haircut.
And obviously, when I say I'd steal him to Valorant, I don't think we could because he's doing well in CS. He's very good at his job.
So now we got to see is Gen.G actually going to commit on to A or not. They're certainly ready to be intercepted if they try to drop down. That's been smoked out. Wow. And so Gen.G really erring on the side of caution.
Yeah, no, don't. I remember the Forsaken incident.
But there's a push coming right now from Cruz. Well, there was. He was just killed off.
It is a Southeast Asian team, Talon. So Gen.G knowing that they would probably peak at some point.
But it's good though. I think that like now, like Global have started to sort of clear off that stigma of one fucking idiot cheating.
No chance of retaking this. Or really slim chance.
Gen.G playing slow. I think they have to, just because of like a lot of these early rounds, you're seeing really aggressive defensive pushes coming out of Talon, so they have to almost wait and see if they're going to do anything risky.
Certainly a round that we needed to see Gen.G win. They're going to win in a commanding performance, not dropping a single player, not losing a single gun. Unless Chip Boys gets a kill here.
You never know. But banking on Gen.G to make it flawless.
The man I want to steal, is that by any chance Sponge?
5 ultimates, so God, that almost came close.
Yep, just Fox now.
Oh yeah, Pansy is world class. No doubt about that.
Round 19 is going to go to Gen.G. It's going to be 8-11.
Gen.G should sub me in. I don't think that's going to help them. Unfortunately, I don't speak the best Korean.
Really need to keep playing.
And they should be able to.
And also, I'm not very good at the game.
Ultimates they have. That's got a lot to work with, man. Yeah.
We have the ultimates. We need to make a big execute. Switch
the thing I found really cool is that, like, again, I think a lot of people initially were like, oh, they've given an Indian Orga team, like, I don't really expect much. And now they're actually doing quite well. Like, they're battling versus the other teams. If anything, it's actually one of the Japanese orgs that's not been quite as good, so I'm enjoying it. I think Riot have done a really good job of sort of like balancing out the orgs. I maybe would have liked to see Big in EMEA, like have a German org, but
deny yourself opportunities in later rounds here. You really have to play the perfect combination of rounds to exit here. I mean, even one more win from Talon, it's going to be all about overtime then.
Very much so.
Garnets is ready with the operator here.
Glitch Pop Vandal or Sentinel of Light. I don't remember which one the Sentinel of Light is. I technically own the Glitch Pop, but I don't use it.
Good form.
Now he drops
oh, here goes Garnet.
Not important in a moment like this.
Oh, he's whiffed. Okay. Okay.
Gives Gen.G the sight.
Well, it's an Indian organization.
Long enough for the spike to go down.
It's a good start. Like, I think GE are doing it the right way.
All right, so we've got the Vipers.
Alliance got robbed.
Basically clogging up
did they?
Over here. It's going to be parsed through here by Talon, who still is in high numbers. We've got a lot of injured Gen.G players. Meteor gets the kill.
Oh dear. Chip Boys is still just fragging. Oh, okay. That's a little bit awkward, but I think he's just going to defuse. Yeah, I don't think it matters.
And that's going to be the 12th
nice try, though.
Huge play there by Talon, navigating that Viper's pit so nicely.
Match point.
Maybe Bleed or Myth should also get a franchise slot. That's the thing, though. I think, like, by the looks of it, Bleed are one of the sort of contenders.
On paper, in the books. You had the Viper's pit. Players were positioned around there. Meteor actually got a frag off, but everyone else just kind of dropped apart. They completely backed away from it, allowing for the Viper's pit to drop. Talon just pushed in at the right time, and having the Rolling Thunder really
There are
gave
so
us
many
big
young Indian
boost
players in
that
the SA split.
Gen.G,
Future is looking
one
good.
loss
I
away
like
from
it.
suffering humiliation.
Bleed has
Unless
bread.
they can win every round out
Okay,
and
that's a
forces
good
to
start.
overtime, they get a start.
That's the thing. They're literally having to just play
out.
like really defaulty passive rounds because they're getting
There's a
pushed
long
so
round to climb
hard
before they
by
can pull this
Talon.
back.
Where's Garnet's going?
Garnet's is still lurking here with the operator.
If there was someone in this
Man,
smoke, this would be the worst play in human history. And yet, there isn't, so he's fine.
Oh, God.
Big play. Pops over to the other side.
Oh, he's got out of there as well.
That was so impressive.
Blast pack just to stay alive.
And he can now go back to Fox and get healed.
Crazy escape. They are going to go ahead and try to scout. They're going to confirm the Jip Boys is up in tube. And they're going to go for it.
Okay, so they know he's in the tower. All of his util's about to go offline, although he popped the cage first. And now he's got Pat just basically denying space.
Garnet's is just waiting for the right time. He has the retake into play. Oh, and then the trip.
Oh, it's a nice setup. The trip came
now.
back online because it took so long. Oh my god, Fox, that was fucking aggressive.
That's it. It's just
By the way, Garnet survived on 6. Oh, actually, I think he must have been tagged again, right?
Oh, no.
Oh, they've done it. Well done, Talon. Well done, Talon.